Lancaster residents speaking out in opposition and support of controversial City Councilwoman and mayoral candidate Janet Diaz. Tonight's what was at times a chaotic council meeting. Thanks for joining us for Fox 43 News at 10. I'm Evan Forrester.
And I'm Amy Lutz. Diaz is being called to resign over social media posts appearing to attack Muslims and immigrants along with a fellow council member. Fox 43's James Corrigan is live in Lancaster now with details on the meeting. James.
Well, Amy, one resident called it a circus, another called it a sideshow, and another called it the Janet Diaz show, and it was in a way with no other items on tonight's agenda. The packed crowd shouted both support and opposition to the controversial councilwoman, who still hopes to be Lancaster's next mayor-elect in just 3 weeks' time.
Black and Muslim neighbors.
Folks in the room, order. We will have order during this meeting.
Order in the council chamber was nowhere to be found in Lancaster, as residents both attacked and defended City Councilor Janet Diaz over her controversial social media posts over the years, which appear to attack Muslims and immigrants, and her Facebook post earlier this month attacking council colleague and former refugee Ahmed over his not having been born in the city.
Her racism, xenophobia, and Islamophobia are not the representation that Lancastrians deserve.
She's not a divider, she's a unifier. She's not fueled by hate. She's powered by hope, compassion, and an unbreakable love for this community.
Residents shouted over each other and argued from the podium during public comment. Supporters of Diaz praise her work with constituents and the community and say the calls for her to resign are part of a plot against her.
It's convenient that now that she's obviously running for higher office in the city, after 8 years, she has this deep-rooted hatred for a certain group of people. I mean, obviously, we know how politics works.
Opponents of Diaz say her posts go against Lancaster's welcoming reputation and are unbecoming of someone seeking higher office.
I never had to deal with anything like that here in Lancaster. I didn't think that I would have to. I've been here for so long, but to see that live and in print and reading it, I was not happy.
As Diaz and fellow councilor Jamie Arroyo are set to face off in the Democratic primary for mayor on May 20th, the animosity in the city remains high. The city council president says she hopes this meeting is the last one in the city to devolve into chaos.
This sort of devolved into a meeting where people were yelling over one another, and we have more important things to deal with on city council.
And Councilor Diaz is standing by her statement from last week, where she said she will continue to fight for Lancaster and will not resign or drop out of the Democratic primary. She will face Jamie Arroyo in that primary on May 20th with no other Republicans running in the race. Arroyo is one of 3 members of the council who have called on Diaz to resign, but of course the residents and voters of Lancaster will have the final say. Live in Lancaster, I'm James Corrigan with Fox 43 News.
All right, James Corrigan reporting tonight. Thanks so much.